Hello, welcome everybody to this first of a little series of empowering simple sacred tools for lockdown, where we're going to be using normal household objects that we have lying around. So you don't have to go out and get anything, which might be very tricky for you during lockdown time. To create some sacred tools, ceremonial objects, magical things to nourish us in these challenging times. So today we are working with blessing candle magic for ourselves, blessings for ourselves and for others. And for this you will need to have printed off a beautiful Sri Yantra sacred geometry like I have here. And this is a really powerful symbol. I will explain a little bit more about in the text I shall be posting after this live stream. But essentially this represents both feminine and masculine in sacred geometry. The personal and the cosmic, the human and the enfolding presence of the mystery of the divine. So you will need one of these yantras, which we're going to have on our surface that we're going to be working on. A tapered candle, any candle you have lying around. I have a purple one because this is the color of the season on the Avalonian wheel of Goddess, the Avalonian lineage tradition, where we work with silver and purple around this time. And some oil, cooking oil. I have some beautiful olive oil from Crete, one of my Hadlandias, my sacred homelands. A small bowl to put this oil in. Any cooking oil will do for this. So literally you can go to your kitchen cabinet and get some. I'm putting some into my little bowl here now. And then some dried herbs I have here. Some lavender from my garden. And some mixed dried herbs because this has thyme, oregano, basil, rosemary and sage already in it, which are all the herbs I would actually like to be working with. So again, this is just to demonstrate you do not have to go out and get anything specifically for making these simple sacred tools. And so for our blessing candle magic, we also will need a candle holder that is obviously fireproof, that we're going to place in the center of the yantra, of the sacred imagery, when the time comes. So for now, place your candle on the yantra, place your herbs around it, your oil, so that we're ready to go. And so, yes, this is an offering from the Path of Love Mystery School, really to nourish us and other people through us in this time, in these difficult times. Please check out our other offerings, in particular the 24th of January, beautiful Vision Mandala Womb Magic Workshop, online one-day workshop. Come and join us, really, to empower yourself to create the best year, really grounding your visions and your intentions into reality with the magic of your creative energy. And then on the 31st of January, a new series starts, 3 Sundays over 3 months. So the end of January, end of February, end of March, for couples in a love relationship who want to re-meet as lovers, who want to give some time, some precious time, in amongst all the hecticness of life and of lockdown, to each other and to their relationship. Conscious communication, conscious touch, authentic meeting as lovers. And I've called this little training, this little workshop series, Reunion, a reunion of love in your relationship field. So do come and check us out and join up for these exciting offerings. And now back to today's sacred tools, magic, simple ways of nourishing yourself. So make yourself comfortable if you have all your things ready now. And just really become aware of how you are sitting, of your connection to the earth beneath you. close your eyes. That's always a nice way of just tuning into yourself. And connect to the flow of life. The flow of life, the blessing that touches all lives. The interconnection that is a blessing in your life. And let that feeling of you tuning into the earth flood your body. These blessings find the ways of least resistance within us and in our interactions with each other, and have the ability to touch the deepest, darkest, most hidden places. These blessings are like a balm. And when you can feel that, the essence of that balm, then it's time to really place the oil in your bowl, in your hands. Keep feeling into the balm of blessing. If you like, you can hold your bowl over the yantra on your altar or table or work surface, wherever you are doing this. Connect to the oil, the gift of this, which you are holding in your hands. Perhaps swirl it a little so that you can see the rich texture. And then maybe dip your finger in and place a little of this oil on your hands. Might have to put your bowl down for that. Just notice how soothing to dry winter skin. This beautiful gift of oil that we take for granted and might not even notice sitting there in our kitchen cabinets normally. And the plants it has come from, this great plant offering of blessings, whether it is the olive or the sunflower or the coconut that has given this oil. And notice how rich, how smooth. Taking your bowl back in your hands, just really feel in your heart a gratitude to this oil for its ability to carry flavors and fragrances, blessings. Appreciate the plant beings from which this oil is derived and the ability to transform from this simple oil into very complex, nourishing foods or substances, perfume oils. This quality of transformation that is carried in your oil. And then just for a few moments, sit with that. Closing your eyes, gaze at your oil. And then feel into what the blessing is of abundance, of nourishment, of healing that you would like this oil to carry, that you would like to imbue this oil with. What is the blessing that you are going to give, that you are going to let this oil manifest, let this oil carry? And if you know what it is, then speak into the oil the blessing. Wellness, abundance, ease, health. asking the oils permission to hold the qualities, the vibrations of this essence, this blessing. And then find the herbs that you are going to be working with. I have here lavender. And sit for a little while with these herbs that you are going to be adding to your oil. Yeah, let them speak to you. So lavender, soothing. I ask for wellness and ease to be added to this anointing, blessing oil with this lavender. And I'm going to take my mixed herbs that I have here and taking a pinch or two in my hand. Again, I'm just going to tune in to these herbs, thyme and oregano and rosemary and basil and sage. I feel the vibration of my herbs and I ask for their essence of wealth, of health, of prosperity, of support, of whatever it is that you feel your blessing. Placing that all in your oils. And then again you hold the bowl, you stir it a little, swirling the herbs that are infusing this oil. Infusing this oil with these blessings, with their essence that you have asked to support you in your intention, this blessing. And just take a little moment or two to feel. Perhaps you can smell wonderful oils. The perfume of the oil now, infused with your herbs. Again, just sit and close your eyes for a little. Thank the herbs and the powerful blessings, their ability to heal, to give this very fine, subtle vibration of their energy to this oil, to infuse it with their powerful medicine that has become now really the blessing oil, your blessing oil. And then we're going to say a prayer to the deity of your heart. And call Rhiannon, great goddess, she who is sovereign queen, here in Avalon and in all her sacred lands, where she is a winter crone at this time. Keeper of mysteries and healing, deep magic of the ancient ones, beloved Rhiannon, may your radiance, your presence, bless this oil, bless our intention, bless our blessing. And then take your candle And just tune in for a moment to the ability of a candle to hold a flame, to transform, to bring light, the light of hope. To bring clarity, to hold the power of fire that transforms and illuminates and warms and spreads the vibration of light around itself, out into the world. Rhiannon, may this candle be your light. And then take some of this oil on your finger from the bowl with the herbs. And we're going to draw sacred geometry onto this candle. It starts with a dot. And as you touch the candle with your oil, feel the blessings entering this candle. And then around the dot, draw a downward facing triangle. And then through that downward facing triangle, draw an upwards facing triangle of about the same size, so that you sort of have a star shape. This is the sacred geometry of the masculine and the feminine in sacred union, of the human and the cosmic, of the personal and the presence of the divine. Sealing your blessing into your candle, place your candle holder on top of the Sri Yantra image and place your candle securely into the candle holder. Try not to touch the oil you have painted in the sacred pattern. There we are. And then just sit with this candle, just really feel it. Take in a breath, opening yourself to receive this blessing, to receive these blessings you have placed in this candle, that by lighting will manifest within you, in your life, all around you, out into the world, to wherever it is needed. So asking for the blessing and the presence of fire. We're going to light a match, which I will do from the flame of Rhiannon on the altar, but you can just strike it as well. I like lighting my blessing candles with a flame that is dedicated to a particular deity, to Rhiannon in this case. I like this flame, watching what happens. Just looking at your candle flame. Feel in the subtle field how these oils on this candle, in this candle that carry the blessing, warming, shining, spreading, receive for a little while the essence of this blessing in this blessing candle for yourself. Really noticing the power of the flame of hope that illuminates and spreads this blessing as this candle burned. As this candle burns, and you can sit in that warm glow, in that warm balm, and receive the blessings that you have placed in this blessing candle. How lighting this blessing candle makes this blessing manifest, seen, real, felt. Know it to be so. Receive this blessing deeply. Let it flow into all the places of you that are afraid and that do not trust, that are suffering or are grieving or are angry or lonely, in pain, closed off, numb. Let this balm, this light of this blessing in. It is unstoppable. And then feel it all around you, not just within you. Feel this blessing glow, this blessing balm all around you. Let it embrace you. The front of your physical body, the sides of your physical body, the back of your physical body. And let it ripple out from this candle. Feel it. Fill your room, the space you are in. As you feel yourself full and surrounded by this blessing light, this blessing candle, we ask of the deity of your heart, of Rhiannon, Lady B, the radiant presence of this blessing of ease, of peace, of health and well-being, of wealth, of love. Be the radiant presence of this blessing in the world. May it fill and bless me, my life, the lives of my loved ones, my family and friends. And may from this candle, may your radiant blessing shine out, ripple out, vibrate out, and touch all those in the world who need this blessing, who long for this blessing. Beloved Rhiannon, be this blessing. As this candle burns, so it is. And feel your blessing radiating out into the world. Envision it reaching wherever it may be needed, into places of great desperation and suffering, into hardened hearts, into places where the lack is so profound that we would find it hard to imagine. Envision your blessing reaching all around the world wherever it is needed, however small or large. And then feel it also once more, really within yourself. Feel yourself blessed with this particular essence, this particular blessing prayer, this blessing candle magic. In the name of Rhiannon, great goddess of love. In the name of the horned god, beloved deity, consort and guide. In the name of each and every deity of the heart, thanking the plants, the oils, the fire, the air, the fluidity of life. The earth, she who holds us all. With gratitude, you can let your blessing candle burn. And for as long as it burns, this blessing is activated and is sent out into the world and is received especially by yourself and by all those who need this particular blessing you have created today. If you've enjoyed